Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana, and it's been too damn long actually since I've done one of these PSA grade reveal videos. I'm excited to bring this one to you. Some interesting mixed results today on a mixed sort of oddball collection of cards. I sent in a bunch of soccer cards from a 2017 Topps Chrome refractor set I'm collecting in PSA 10. So all of those cards are going to be PSA 10 or bust. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I did well on those. You're about to see how I did. PSA 9s are worthless. PSA 10s help me take one step closer on that set. I've got a spreadsheet at the end of this video where we're going to come back and look at the set. Also some Jordan cards from the 90s in here. Also some non-Jordan cards from the 90s in here. And then a couple of Jude Bellingham non-rookie card gold refractors that I ran up the flagpole and took a shot at. 6 of those, 7 of those, 8 of those, something like that I believe as well. So stay tuned. You're about to get the grade reveal video. Come back with me and we're going to look at a spreadsheet just sort of showing you my progress and how I set chase. This is how I set collect, how I keep track of what I'm doing. I'm going to show you one particular spreadsheet from my 2017 Topps Chrome refractor set here, but keep in mind I've probably got 12 to 15 other sets, basketball and soccer, that I am collecting that I have spreadsheets just like this for. But I just wanted to kind of share with you guys how I keep track of it, what my price point is, what I still need, and things like that. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the video.
CY Card Ladder is the industry leader in sports card data. We know what you want because Card Ladder was created by collectors for collectors. Card Ladder. Join the innovators, not the imitators.
All right, guys, here we go. As I mentioned in the introduction, don't forget to stay tuned past the end of this this little grade reveal video and come back to the screen. I'm going to show you my spreadsheet. If you're so inclined, I can show you the sort of spreadsheet that I create to track sets. As you guys know, I'm a set collector, and so we'll go back and we'll check out my Excel spreadsheet so I can update you and kind of show you how I keep track of my cost basis and the cards that I'm collecting in this particular 2017 Topps Chrome Soccer Refractor PSA 10 set chase. Okay, as I do on all my PSA grade reveal videos, I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more like this. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? Yeah, that should work. The cards they don't grade, they didn't grade for whatever reason. Hang on, let me put my glasses on. For whatever reason, they did not grade the Bowman's Best number 80 base card. They said min size, and then they said min size on both of these. Rain Men, which I find highly ironic, but both of these actually look really good, and I was hoping to get PSA 9s on these if possible. 10, of course, would be pretty wishful thinking, but these three, as I've kind of told people as they message me over the years, I usually give at least 2 cracks. I usually take at least 2 swings at it with PSA. So I will put these in a fresh card saver and send it back. So 3 cards, not too bad out of this entire grade reveal. All right, let's start with the soccer stuff. There is Jordan stuff, so stay tuned till the end. It's coming. First, real happy about this one. This is it's an insert set from the 2017 Topps Chrome, and I picked this up just so cheap, and I was like, you know what, let's run it up the flagpole. Let's see what happens. This is the Antoine Griezmann Awards winner. I'm toying with the idea of putting this gold parallel set together. So stay tuned. I might do that. This is just the base, so there's not a ton of value here, but it's certainly worth more in a PSA 10 slab than it would have been worth not graded. So PSA 10 there, and then we're going to get cranking with a bunch of 2017 Topps Chrome refractors. As I mentioned, I'm chasing this set, so some of these guys you've definitely never heard of. I've never even heard of, but a set collector is a set collector, and so you're going to see a bunch of commons. So Michael Lang came back a 10. Saul came back a 10. Marcos Acuna came back a 10. Thomas Lamar came back a 10. That's actually a duplicate. I actually already bought one of those on eBay while this one was being graded. David Luiz came back a 10. Very polarizing center back. Thomas Vaclik or Vaclik, I don't even know how to pronounce that, came back a 10. Jan Vertonen came back a 10. Mats Hummels came back a 10. so far really good, because 9 is worthless to me and pretty much worthless, period. So it's pretty much 10 or bust on all these. Seferovic came back at 10. That's a pretty good streak we got going here. Kyle Walker, everybody should be familiar with him. He's a stud. Came back at 10. Chiellini, legend center back, came back a 10. Sergio Rico came back a 10. How about this? Scott Sinclair came back a 10. Pretty good streak, right? Lee Griffiths came back a 10. Anthony Martial came back a 9. So first Man United player comes back a 9. Thomas Muller comes back a 10. Dele Alli comes back a 9. I think I have a 10 of him already, though. Jesus Navas came back a 10. Raja Nangola come back a 10. Always like that dude's hair. Speaking of polarizing players, can't get any 10s on Manchester United players, apparently. Paul Pogba came back a 9. Callum McGregor came back a 9. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen came back a 9. Again, 9s, I'm probably going to put them in a lot. I'm going to put them on eBay. Maybe if somebody out there watches the video and they want them, they can have them. I'm not going to sell them individually. They're just not even worth probably the cost of grading. I mean, all of these cards, which you'll see in the spreadsheet in just a second, I'm into every single card that you've seen so far for $1. These are cards that I bought a group of them off ComC, and then just decided to grade them. And by the way, don't make fun. Yes, I chew my fingernails. Yes, that's a bloody scab. Yes, it's disgusting. But if you've watched my channel before, you should be used to it. So just look the other way. Look at the card. Don't look at the fingernails or lack thereof. Vincent Aboubakar, PSA 10 from FC Porto. I love this card right here, and lucky to have the gold PSA 10 as well. This is the Romelu Lukaku, who was one of my favorite players when he was on Chelsea. He's a Man U player here, though, and he got a 10. Great image of Lukaku. Fabinho 10. Stud. Used to wreck people as a center defensive midfielder with a stress on defensive. Daniel De Rossi, PSA 10. Kagawa, PSA 10. Almost to the end of these boring refractors. Then we'll get into some different soccer and then some Jordan stuff. Serge Aurier, 10. Real physical outside back for Tottenham. Jamerson, 10. And then lastly, Marco Reus, 10. So guys, I don't know, you tell me. I've got these two stacked up. Here's the no 8s, which is great. Here's the 9s. That's what the 9s look like, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's what the 10s look like. I'll take it all day long. So dreams do come true. Again, these are tiny cards, but those will, the 9s will be sold in a lot. And here is the raw refractors that I looked through that I did not feel were worthy of, or they didn't look like surefire 10s. And so I was pretty strict on those. And so this is another lot that I'm going to put on eBay if anybody else is looking to collect a set raw, or maybe in PSA 9, or if they want to take a bite at the apple and maybe they get 10s. I don't know, but these, I just took the best of the best and tried those first. And so these are all cards I already have PSA 10s of. Does that make sense? So I didn't need to send these cards because I've already got the PSA 10s there. So some of these are going to be 10 candidates, and I'm going to sell that as a raw lot on eBay. Let's keep going with the soccer stuff. You guys know I collect Jude Gold non-rookies. I collect obviously the Jude Gold rookies, but the Jude Gold is the parallel I decided to collect for non-rookies, and I did not do well here, and you'll see. This is a 23 museum collection gold. All of these are going to be serial numbered to 50. This one came back a 9. 2022 Jude Yellow Jade. But I think, yeah, this is serial numbered to 50 as well. I don't know if you can see that, but this Yellow Jade came back a 9. I don't care if they call it Yellow Jade. It looks gold to me. This is a card I actually opened a box. Actually, I opened a case of these. 2023 Topps Chrome UCC Gold. It came back a 9. Serial number 3 out of 50. This Jude Youth Quake, I can't seem to get this in a 10. This one came by. I really like this card. The gold really pops on this card. Came back a 9. So 4 for 4 on 9s. 5 for 5 on 9s. This is Glimpses of Gold, Gold. So there's a Glimpses of Gold regular and a Glimpses of Gold, Gold. And this one's serial number 46 out of 50. 9 on that one. How about this? Let's go 6 for 6. 2021 Gold Refractor 9. All right, that's it for soccer. So I completely swung and missed on the Judes. I did great on the refractor set chase. Now let's look at some MJ stuff. Let's go 94 finest, just the base. I took the coating off. It still came back an 8, which is really disappointing. I thought this was 9 for sure. Came back an 8. The give and take, which often comes back minimum size. This one they did grade it, but they gave me a 7. I thought they were very harsh on the Jordans. This one does have a little bend in the corner down here, bottom left. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does. And so it probably deserved a 7. It's also got some corner wear down here on the back as well, and you guys can see. So 7 and 8 there. Scoring Kings, Hot Packs came back a 6. These just suck to grade. I don't think I've ever gotten an 8 on any of these ever in my entire life. But this is the 95 Ultra Scoring King. Still has got some value. This card, believe it or not, still has a little bit of value, even in a PSA 6. PSA 9 on this one. This is card number 69, sexy number 69 from 91 Upper Deck with the great Tom Chambers and Tim Hardaway. That's Tim Hardaway Sr. for those young people at home. In the background, this is the 91 Upper Deck Jordan All-Star number 69. This one came back a 9. That's a 10 or bust card right there. No value unless it's a 10. This one got murdered. I must have missed something because I thought this had a chance at a 10, and a 10 does really well, a few $100 on this 94 Upper Deck Jordan promo rare air. Sorry, not a promo, just the rare air number 1 from that set. Don't ask. Don't even ask. I pulled this out of a pack. I think I maybe bought a blaster. I don't think I bought a box. I can't even remember how I maybe somebody gave it to me as a gift. I don't even know. But somehow I got it, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just grade it. Maybe I'll own. This is the one Victor Wembanyama card that I own, but it is, of course, going to be sold immediately because I don't collect base Prism. But it's nice to get a 10. And here's a card I was really disappointed because I loved it. It was a color match, not a rookie or anything, and not a ton of value here, but it's called White Wave, and this is a parallel that I really like the look of. The centering on it was great, left to right and top to bottom. So I don't know what I could have missed. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. And I pulled this out of a pack as well. I think I pulled it out of the same box as this. So I don't know how that got an 8. It just looks phenomenal to me. I don't know if the card's not worth enough to crack and resub because it's not a rookie or anything, but that's a player that I really like. If I was going to buy an ultra modern prospect, he would be the one that I would buy. He's the one that I believe in, to be quite honest with you. Let's go back to the 90s now. We'll get some fun stuff. In 1995, Maximum Metal. I knew this card looked really good. Most people don't grade Mitch Richmond cards. I just thought maybe there's a set collector out there, and this will be the highest they can get. I haven't looked, but I guarantee you this is a 10-card insert set from 1995 Metal, the first year of Maximum Metal. It's just a really awesome looking set, and of course you can tell it's die cut. A 9 is a phenomenal grade on this card. A 10 would have been, hundreds of dollars just for the sake of set collectors. But 9 over there, and then the last one is this oversized. It's just another 96 Upper Deck Jordan metal set. There's a bunch of different metal sets out there, and I'm not super expert on any of them, but this one came back a 9, which is actually a really good grade, and this will be a very low pop as well, and this one will be for sale, and it's in that giant slab, as you guys can tell. Like if you just look at it next to a normal card, you can just see. I gotta zoom out just to see the damn thing. That's what it looks like right there. So that's it, guys. Overall, really good on the Refractor Soccer set chase. Really bad on the Judes because those have to get PSA 10 or they're worth probably $20 each. Not even what it cost to grade them. Did get a 10 on the Antoine Griezmann random card. Mixed results here on the Jordans and the Mitch Richmond. And then pretty good on the metal card right there. So nothing super sexy. I've got some other grade reveal videos coming up soon. Come back to me and we're going to look at the spreadsheet so I can show you my 2017 UEFA Champions League Refractor PSA 10 set chase progress. And you can see how I collect sets. Thanks for watching, guys. But come back and we'll watch this. This is not the end of the video. All right, that was it. Let me know what you think. How did I do? It's good on the refractors, not so good on anything else, really. Nothing spectacular, nothing crazy valuable in there. Hell, I don't think there was even, maybe the Scoring Kings PSA 6, that's not even a $100. I don't think I had one single $100 card in there, so I hope I didn't bore you guys too much with the grade reveal video. It's just been so long since I've done one. I was just excited to do it, and I actually did really well. And set collectors really don't give a damn about the value. They care about getting one step closer closer to the set. And as I promised, I'm going to show you my spreadsheet. So here's what we got. I do everything in Excel. It's the only thing that I know. I'm too old to learn anything else. But Excel, I'm pretty proficient at. Again, just to remind you, the 2017 Topps Chrome is the first year ever of Topps Chrome Soccer, and it is a 99 card base set. There's a bunch of parallels. When I say a bunch, I don't mean like Prism Basketball 50. I mean, there are, 7, 8, 9, something like that. I could pull it up on TCDB, but that's not what this video is about. I'm collecting the base refractor set and the gold refractor set, believe it or not. The base refractor set is PSA 10 only. The gold refractor set, I might have to settle for 9s and 10s because there's only 50 of those. But this one, these are not rare cards. These are not expensive. Every single one of the cards you saw in this video, I paid about $1 for. That's how cheap these cards are and this set is. But I don't think there's very many people out there that have completed the set in PSA 10 because some of these random, rando players that are not, people PC have, a very low pop in PSA 10 because, well, quite frankly, it doesn't make any sense to grade them financially, but there are crazy people out there like me who just want to collect the set and don't give a damn about the cost. So just to kind of give you an idea, everything highlighted I have in PSA 10, and it shows you what I paid for the card. So the Messi, you're talking about the biggest cards in this set. The Messi 246, the Mbappe, it's considered a rookie in some circles, and so the Mbappe is going to be the most expensive, but the Messi is 246. You guys can see every one that you saw in the video, like this Kyle Walker, I put $25 just to be safe. It was $19.99 to grade it, but I did have to ship it and pay insurance. I paid $1 for the Kyle Walker raw refractor. So add it all up, put it in a pot. I'm saying my price point on those cards was about $25. Thomas Lamar, as I told you, to have a duplicate. I actually bought this PSA 10 for $13 on eBay. So the one that you saw in the video is going to be for sale if you're a Thomas Lamar refractor collector. But you can see a lot of these are going to be $25 because that's what I paid for the card. $1 plus whatever it costs, shipping and insurance to send it to PSA. Coutinho I bought separately. I'm trying to go down this left column here. I paid $71 for the Luka Modric, probably just a little aggressive there as a set collector. I could have been patient, bought a raw one for $3 and hoped to get a PSA 10, but sometimes when you can pull the trigger and just pay a few extra bucks, you just do it. Here's the Mbappe I told you about. I was very excited to get it for $905 because at the time, it was selling for about between $1,000 and $1,100. He's having an incredible season. Like, he is literally in the Ballon d'Or conversation, for the next Ballon d'Or award, scoring goals like bananas, right? He and Lewandowski are scoring all the goals in La Liga and fighting for that golden boot for La Liga. And, the Mbappe, of course, he was on PSG back then, but now we know he's on Real Madrid with my guy Jude Bellingham and Vini and Rodrigo and all those studs and Valverde. But 905 was a great price at the time. But even since I got this card picked up on eBay, I think it's come into the 800s. So his refractor rookie card, for whatever reason, is coming down. Paid $50 for the Neymar. Over here in column 2, Ronaldo is going to be the only one that matters as far as value. I paid $185 for the Cristiano Ronaldo, the CR7. And then like even Iniesta and Thomas Mueller are $25. So really, most of the cards in this set, if all goes right, I've got another 115 or so, something like that at PSA right now that I'll show in a future grade reveal. I should be able to get close. Right now, I have 46 out of the 99, so I'm just a little shy of halfway there. So I'm very excited, and this incredible high percentage of gems returned in this grade reveal obviously was a massive step forward. Every card that you see that's $25, most of them pretty much came from this grade reveal. Now, I will say this, I am a completionist, and I am an OCD, and I am not going to cut corners, and so just like I think that the stickers, the 11-card sticker set in 1986 Fleer are part of the set, I think that these 5 photo variations in 2017 Topps Chrome are part of the set. In soccer, it's starting in basketball, but it never really caught on yet. But there are photo variations of 5 players that are in the base set that look different than the base version, right? And so there's 5 photo variations, and you'll see what card number they are in the base set. Messi was card number 1, Pulisic's card number 25. I've got 4 out of the 5, and these are a little bit more expensive. They add up to $1,800, just these 4, right? The Messi was $916. These are much much lower pop and significantly more rare than the base refractor. Significantly more rare. So I've got the Messi, I've got the Ronaldo. That's about a $1,400, $1,500 right there. The Neymar was $150. The Kane was $230. I did overpay a little bit for those. There are a couple of Pulisics that I need that are way overpriced on eBay right now. A lot of Pulisic stuff is way, in my opinion, he's having a great season. He's one of the best players, obviously in Serie A for AC Milan, one of the top teams. He's having a really, really good season, but his cards are really overpriced. At least the ones that are on eBay right now, to me, in my opinion, are overpriced. So I'm just letting that simmer and settle for a little bit. I'll pick it up at some point. It's going to be a couple $100. That's all. It's not going to be like $1,000 or anything crazy, but the ones on eBay are just a little bit overpriced, in my opinion. If anybody happens to have any refractor PSA 10s by any chance, right? Most people that watch my channel are like, Cajun, just shut up and stop talking. We don't give a damn about your soccer. But if you are one of the select few that actually subscribes and watches my videos in the hopes that I will talk about my paltry, minuscule soccer collection, which is growing, it is growing, and you have a Pulisic photo variation PSA 10, or you have any of the other 99 refractor PSA 10s that I do or don't have, I will be very happy to discuss a price, especially if you have multiples. I'm always looking to buy them, and I'll overpay a little bit if I can pick some up in bulk. The problem is, Edin Dzeko, Cavani, Varela, Sharawi, Manolas, Van Wolfswinkel. What's a Van Wolfswinkel? The problem is nobody's grading these refractors except for yours truly down here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is true irony, right? Nobody down here even knows what soccer is. The only football we know is put a helmet on, let's smash our heads together and put Louisiana first, right? That's what most people down here do. But that's it. That just kind of gives you guys a glimpse at a spreadsheet, just showing you how I do my set collecting. Let me know if there's something that you guys do, or maybe there's a better method to this madness. If you've got another way, and then what I do is, I've obviously got save searches. I like to use Alt for my save searches, because on Alt, it'll pull up everything that appears that matches your search criteria. It'll pull it up on eBay. It'll pull it up on Golden. It'll pull it up on Fanatics. It'll pull it up on a bunch of different auction sites. Obviously it'll pull it up on Alt as well, but the Alt save searches are maybe, but they are significantly superior to just saving an eBay save search, because an eBay save search isn't going to tell you if a card pops up on Golden or Fanatics or another site like that, whereas an Alt save search will. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about me chasing a set that nobody has, probably because nobody cares about it. I do like the idea. This 2017 Topps Chrome set, this product in general, reminds me very much of 2014 Prism World Cup, which was the first Prism soccer set, which reminds me of 2012 Prism Basketball, which was the first Prism basketball set. So there's no coincidence that I'm collecting first year products, right? I collected 2012 Prism base set in PSA 10. I'm close. I think I need 11 cards. I collect 2017 Topps Chrome Soccer, first year of Topps Chrome Soccer, and I collect the 2014 Prism World Cup base set. I have completed that 200 out of 200, or maybe it's 201. And then I'm also collecting the 2014 Prism World Cup autograph set, which is a 50 card set with some of the greatest soccer players that ever walked on the pitch. I really am excited about that 2014 Prism World Cup autograph. It is sticker autographs, but you get that's all you can do with Prism from 2014 Prism World Cup. It's just hard to get signatures from these guys all over the world, apparently. So it is a sticker set, but it is a cool set nonetheless. So just a couple of sets that I'm collecting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how you think I did in the grade reveal. Certainly let me know if you got any soccer cards for sale. Now it's probably another good time to remind you, I buy entire collections. If you've got a soccer collection, you want to sell it, I'm a buyer. If you've got a basketball card collection you want to sell, I'm a buyer. Graded, raw, don't matter to me. Whatever era, vintage in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, obviously 90s, I would love it. Early 2000s, ultra modern, I don't care. I'm always willing to look and talk. It ain't going to hurt anybody to look at it, negotiate it, send some pictures, put some pen to paper, and make an offer. If it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, that's fine too. I don't mind putting in a little time and energy to see if we can get to the finish line. And I'm picking up raw collections all over the country all the time. And it is just damn fun and great content. So if you're out there and you're looking to cash out, maybe you just want to hit the reset button and you say, you know what, I've collected, soccer cards. I'm ready to get out of soccer cards and go put some money in Jordan. or vice versa, like me. If you're willing to do something like that and you're looking to just hit the reset button and you want to sell everything for one lump sum price, I assure you there is no price too high and probably no price too low, because I've bought some pretty small collections in the past. And it just makes for great content, great reveals, especially if they're raw cards and things like that. But I love to work through it and share it with you guys and give you a kind of a transparent look at how I operate in the hobby as a collector and an investor. So thank you guys as always for watching. Thanks for sticking with me from the very beginning. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.